Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Black Ops 2 for me to you, because that's what I do. Call of Duty, your favorite game. It's just coming right around. It's going. I don't know. My English just totally destroyed that phrase, but it's right around the corner. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, no, Advanced Warfare. God, I'm killing it all over the place. 2 for 2, maybe 3 for 3, guys. I don't know I don't do videos as much as I used to, but I want to talk about a lot of things. First of all, I want to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. Seen that movie. I want to do a separate video on it, but I think that everybody out there knows it's a great movie, so I don't really want to cover it. I think it's the movie of 2014. I think it did 100 million over the weekend, and I think the word's gonna get out, and it's probably gonna really blow up after this weekend. If the word's already not out, but I thought it was a Star Wars clone, and the reason why I'm covering that in this video and talking about Call of Duty is twofold. Advanced Warfare and a bunch of these shooters, these first-person shooters, there's nothing out there that is arcadish, pick up, everybody can play, first-person shooter, military, classic, military Modern Warfare shooter. You either have like the Rainbow Six or the insurgency type games that are very strategic. You take one bullet to the kneecap and you die. Or you have over-the-top, not military games anymore, and they got a bunch of, bells and whistles, and it's really not an arcade shooter. So I guess I'm in the realm of, the reason why I'm talking about it, and the reason why I'm talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Guardians. I'm just going to call it Galaxy Guardians, whatever. You get the point what I'm trying to make here about the name. Is that if Guardians of the Galaxy can copy the Star Wars format. And let me tell you, Disney's on notice, because this game was spectacular. This movie was spectacular. 2014 movie of the year. And if these guys were smart enough to cock block Star Wars and come out with a more exciting version of Star Wars without all the drama, and the storylines. Star Wars is going to be held to the storyline, and they have to close a lot of storylines. They have to do a lot of explaining, whereas Guardians of the Galaxy just comes in and blows everything away, and they got the slapstick and the action nonstop A to Z and CGI that's just perfectly. Everything is just not over the top like Transformers and stuff like that. It was a great mix of acting and, on cue slapstick and great special effects, great movie moving along, and you were entertained. So if that movie can do what it has done with the Star Wars format, and Star Wars was released in 1976, 77. And Call of Duty 4, if you could do the same thing, because they're saying video games are like movies now, right? That's what they're saying. So how different is it for somebody to come along and clean up the mess in Call of Duty and make a game like Call of Duty 4 without the mess in it? All they had to do is copy Call of Duty 4, take the same premise. It like I said, history repeats itself. It proves itself. So if Guardian of the Galaxy can do this with Star Wars and copy and rip it off and make it better, and then you're entertained, because really it doesn't matter if you copy a game or you're exactly like somebody. If you can entertain somebody, it's 2015. People have attention spans of gnats. And I don't understand how all these video games, like maybe it's the developers going off on their own and saying, I have to do this deep intellectual game that everybody's going to invest their sweat equity into and their time, and they're going to play it and stay with me. No, that's not going to happen. I'm newsflash, Cliff Leblinsky and Activision and everybody else out there, that's not going to happen. I don't know what the hell is going on in the industry that you think people are going to stick around, invest time in this game, in Destiny and all these other games, and they're going to stay around. That's not going to happen. All you have to do is copy a first-person shooter that's arcadish that everybody can pick up. And there's this argument like, no, Fist, nobody wants to do that. Well, no. Here's what nobody wants to do. Nobody wants to come home from school or studying or work, whatever they're doing, and they have to spend all their time, whatever else they're doing, and they have a little bit of time to come home, relax, play the video game for a bit. Do you think that they want to be on that curve that you set forth in the game, that if a person reaches X amount of level and he gets all these unlocks and his character's super badass, and the guy that comes home who doesn't have the time to do that, and he jumps on the game and that guy kicks his ass in like 3 seconds, he's going to stick around the next time he comes home from work or wherever he comes from? Hell no. And that's why Call of Duty 4, and that's why Galaxy of the Guardian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and all that shit, and everything else in this life and beyond, and back forward, history back and forth, is successful. Is because people walk in the theater, they're entertained, they got a big ass smile, they come out and tell everybody on Twitter. They buy Call of Duty 4, they fucking love the game, everybody can pick it up, and they can play it anytime. It doesn't have to be this extreme curve. And they're excited about it, and they tell everybody on Twitter. You know what's going to happen? All these hard-ass games that you're talking about, Destiny and Battlefield and blah, 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 all these games that you got to invest all this time into. Yeah, guess what? There's going to be like that one small core group of people that you're going to be playing constantly all the time. Rainbow Six, Insurgency, blah, blah, blah. Those hard-ass games that if you don't sit there and invest your time in, and you know what that does? That kills off any new growth to your game. So what happens when those curve of people reach the top and then no new players come along because they can't beat the people at the top of that curve? That game dies. As soon as those top players leave, it's it. They're over with. Versus Call of Duty 4. People can always come in and out. It's like coming in to get a drink of water. Everybody is always going to be there. That water fountain is going to be fresh. That water is going to be fresh. It's not going to be that stale-ass, rusty water that nobody used their water fountain and you turn it on and rust or whatever comes out of that shit. No, that water is fresh. It's cold because people are constantly using it. And that's the difference. And you can't tell me anything different because that's what's going to happen. That's going to happen. You're going to invest your time in Destiny. Yeah, it's a great game. The graphics, that's what they're supposed to be. And all these other games, that's what they're supposed to be. But they're dead-end games. Because when a game comes along and you could clone Call of Duty and make it an easy game where everybody can pick it up. Listen, if it rains on a football field for one person, it rains on a football field for everybody. That's the bottom line. If it's easy for everybody, if it's easy for one person, it's easy for everybody. The level is the same. Anyways, I'll continue this conversation on the Fist2 channel. Hope you enjoyed this commentary. Until next time, it's your voice Fist. Peace. I'm out.